So my goal was to make just as much as I made at corporate that first year on my own. It was somewhere like between 150 and 160. So I had to make that much. And I did. So I hit that number, and I did a lot of one-on-one. I used to say coaching and consulting, and then I got really honest and I thought I was doing social media for these businesses. So that's what I did in the beginning. I wasn't coaching anyone. I did their social media. And then I did some other like support type roles in that field in order to make the money. So I covered that. So I thought, okay, this next year we're going to increase. What happened was in the next year, I was starting to realize what I liked and what I didn't like, what I was good at, what I was bad at. And I started to kind of take some things off my plate that I knew were not going to lead me in the direction. I always knew I wanted to create courses and sell them online. I wanted to teach inside of these courses around marketing, and I wanted to sell these courses. I just didn't know how to do that. And so in the second year, I got rid of some clients to make room for me creating my courses, and my courses didn't do well. And so I went backwards. So I made less money in year 2 than I did in year 1, which was very, very scary to me.
Yeah.
But then when I realized, wait a second, I don't have an email list, and that's a big problem. And 2, my very first course I taught was on a topic I had no expertise in. I was teaching authors how to use social media to launch their book. I had never launched a book in my entire life. So I teach my students today, you need a 10% edge. You need some results behind you before you teach what you're going to teach. And I just didn't have it. So I had no confidence.
Why the author topic? What about?
So no one's ever asked me that. I appreciate that question. What happened was, this is so embarrassing. I decided I was going to go to an event that was called How to Get Your Business Mojo or something like that. I remember the word mojo was in it. And it was like a 3-day event in Colorado.
Okay.
So I went to this event, and 2 women led the event. And I sat there and said, I want to get a product out there. I got to make some money. And somehow or another, they convinced me I should teach authors how to do social media. I have no idea why that topic came up, but I was so impressionable and so lost. I had literally no idea what I was doing and desperate. I talk a lot about how easy it is to have desperate energy in the early years. It's not attractive. No one wants it. I think everyone experiences it. And I had that desperate energy. I better figure this out now. I better make the money now. So I said yes to these women. Went home that night, put together a whole plan of the product I'm going to create, how I'm going to launch it. Came back the next morning, showed them. They were all excited. I did it, and it was a huge bust. I made $267.
Did they buy it? The 2 women?
No, they did not buy it, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I made $260. The program was $297, but because after you back out a few expenses, I literally made $297 or $267.